Chase, we know you're from Indiana. Obviously, this is probably your home track. Can you tell us a little bit about your first experience here and how that experience really gave you the drive to drive here in Indianapolis this weekend?
Yeah, so when I was 7 years old, I got a uniform, Simpson uniform, and everybody it would show up originally plain, right? It'd just be all one color or whatever. And when you drive out the tunnel in 1 and 2, there's that brick building right there, and his name was Jim Bob Luger, and he did embroidery. And I was 7 years old, and that was the first time I'd ever seen this racetrack. And I remember getting my uniform embroidered, and getting my name on it, and coming over here and coming inside the racetrack. And that was the first time I'd ever been inside the walls at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and just being in absolute awe, first off, of a racetrack that's this big. I'd been to dirt tracks my whole life that are a quarter of a mile, and then to see this place in the grandstands, it was just unbelievable. For this 7-year-old kid to see a racetrack of this size, right? And just remember then coming here, that's probably around 10 or so when I came to my first Indy 500 and Brickyard 400s, and just coming here. And I mean, I used to sneak into the garage area and just try to get autographs and stuff. And once I got older, I was probably 16, 17. I remember once again sneaking onto pit road and passing out business cards and all this stuff. So for me now to be on the other side of the fence and being a competitor, it's just super, super cool for me. I mean, I remember the last Brickyard 400 I came here to watch. It's probably 2013 or so, 2011, somewhere in that area. And I mean, I remember sitting like literally right here. So yeah, it's really, really special now that I'm on the other side of the fence. Now that I look back on it, I think the biggest win of my career is probably sneaking into the garage past the yellow shirts. That's a really, really hard thing to do, but was able to do it a couple times. So yeah, it's just crazy, that 7-year-old me when I went to go get my first uniform, and now I'm racing in the Cup Series here.
I love